Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about sex determination in another chapter that is called as Principles of Inheritance and Variation. We are also in the offline mode, we are also teaching this chapter as such. So, for those students who are not coming, this is the online mode as such. So, we are going to discuss this topic that is sex determination. We will be discussing about sex determination in human beings as well as in sex. So, let us start with the topic. Now, as you can see on the screen, sex determination. Actually, sex determination is a biological system that determines the development of sexual characters in an organism. Most organisms that create their offspring using sexual reproduction have two sexes. Now, occasionally there are hermaphrodites in place of one or both sexes as such. That is very occasional. Now, let us talk about sex determination first of all in case of human beings as an example. Now, in case of human beings, we have 23 pairs of chromosome. Out of these 23 pairs of chromosome, 22 pairs are called as autosomes. 22 pairs का मतलब हो जाएगा total number of chromosome is 44. यानी 44 autosomes. They have nothing to do with sex of a person. Now, the last pair of chromosome, that is called as 23rd pair of chromosome, is X chromosome in case of females, XY chromosome in case of males. कहने का मतलब ये है जो लास्ट पेयर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम होता है वो XX होता है, दोनों ही क्रोमोसोम फीमेल्स में X और X, यानी आखिरी का दोनों क्रोमोसोम सेम होता है फीमेल्स में. नाउ फीमेल जो है एक X शी रिसीव वन ऑफ द X शी रिसीव फ्रॉम her father and the other X chromosome she receives from her mother. So in case of females, the last two chromosomes are same, X and X from mother and another X from father. But in case of male, things are very different. Yes, male have 44 chromosomes which are very similar to that of females. But the last two chromosomes, that is called as XY chromosome. Now X he receives from her mother and the Y he receives from her father. So he has at the end X and Y chromosome. And that is the reason why males and females have different body appearance, structure, size, and certain other things, sexual characteristics are different. So that is the reason, because of the presence of Y chromosome in case of males. Now this same sex determination is applied in Drosophila or fruit fly also. In that case also, XY chromosomes are present in males and XX chromosome is present in female. In male, both in case of human being as well as Drosophila, as I have already said, they have ability to produce two kind of sperms. You know the process of gametogenesis. What happens in gametogenesis? The total number of chromosome is halved. That means the chromosome number becomes half. During the process of gametogenesis, what happens is meiosis takes place. That is reduction division. The number of chromosome becomes half. That happens in case of human beings also in case of Drosophila. So naturally, a sperm will always have half the number of chromosomes. Similarly, ovum will also have the half the number of chromosomes. So in case of males, the last pair of chromosome, that is 23rd set of chromosome, it has XY in case of males. So naturally, one sperm will have X chromosome, the last chromosome as such in the last pair, and the other sperm will have Y chromosome. So in case of males, two kinds of sperm are produced, one containing the X chromosome and the other containing the Y chromosome. Let me tell you, this is called as male heterogamity. Since two kinds of sperms are produced by males, so that is called as male heterogamity. Often in our society, female is blamed for not having a boy child. But biologically, if we see, Males are responsible for bearing boy or a girl, and that is chance factor. About 50% of the total sperm produced by each male in a single ejaculation is having X chromosome at the last, and 50% of the sperms have Y chromosome at the last. Eggs have only X chromosome in the last. So eggs do not decide the gender of a child. So it is a chance factor whether Y containing sperm is getting fused with ovum or X containing sperm is getting fused with ovum, and that decides the gender. So let us now talk about female heterogamity. In certain cases, such as birds, as you can see on the screen, male are having two chromosomes at the last, which are Z and Z, as you can see on the screen. But in case of females, there are two types of chromosome, Z and W. So here, female is deciding the sex of the child, and that is called as female heterogamity. In case of chickens also you can see, male is having only ZZ chromosome, female is having Z and O, that is one chromosome is absent. So that is also a case of female heterogamity. In Drosophila, it is another case of male heterogamity. Not Drosophila, I am talking about grasshopper. Again an example of male heterogamity. Here XX and X0 are present. XX is female, X0 is male. So one chromosome is absent in case of males, and that decide whether it is a male or not. If the last pair of chromosome have one less chromosome, that will be male, and if there is one more chromosome, that is complete set is present, that will be a female. So that is the case. Now we have already discussed about sex determination in human beings. You can see probability of girl child and boy child is always 50-50%, because total number of sperms, one sperm having X and other sperm having Y, they have 50% of sperm which are having X, 50% of sperm which are having Y. So probability of getting fused with the ovum for both of them is 50-50%. Now if a question is asked, if a family is having three girls, what are the chances that the fourth child will be a boy child? So it will always be 50%. ये मत आप सोचिएगा कि ये कुछ और आंसर दे दीजिएगा, हमेशा इसका आंसर क्या होगा 50%. इवन अगर आपसे ये पूछा जाए, if a family is having 8 girls, what will be the probability of the next child having a boy, मतलब next child boy. अगर आपसे ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा जाए तब भी आप उसका जवाब 50% ही होगा. इज इट क्लियर ना? ये दिखा रहा है कि किस तरह से स्पर्म फ्यूज होते हैं. 22 ऑटोसोम्स है, एक्स और वाई कंटेनिंग. ओवम भी 22 प्लस एक्स है, आप देख सकते हैं. एक जगह 44 प्लस XX दिया हुआ है, गर्ल चाइल्ड होगी, और 44 प्लस XY दिया हुआ है, बॉय चाइल्ड. ना ये वी आर गिविंग एन एग्जांपल ऑफ हनी बी. यहाँ देखिए फीमेल में टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम 32 होता है, मेल में 32 नहीं होता, 16 होता है. तो फीमेल में गैमेटोजेनेसिस के समय मियोसिस होता है और टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम 32 से 16 हो जाता है. लेकिन मेल के केस में गैमेटोजेनेसिस में मियोसिस नहीं होता, माइटोसिस होता है और टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम 16 का 16 ही रहता है. तो होता क्या है यहाँ पे, फीमेल में देखिए 16 क्रोमोसोम है, मेल में भी 16 क्रोमोसोम हो गया. अब होता ये है कि certain sperms of the male, they fuse with the egg as such, and total number of chromosome becomes 32, and that 32 chromosome, that 32 zygote will develop into another female as such. Embryo develop होगा, फिर हनी भी develop होगी जो कि फीमेल होगी. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि स्पर्म एग के साथ फ्यूज ही नहीं होता, तो ऐसी कंडीशन में एग में जो टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है वो 16 का 16 ही रह जाता है, 32 नहीं हो पाता. तो ऐसा एग जो है वो फीमेल हनी बी में डेवलप नहीं होता, बल्कि मेल हनी बी में डेवलप होता है. आर यू गेटिंग इट? आई होप सो आपको समझ में आया. कहने का मतलब ये है कि देखिए मेल हनी बी में 16 क्रोमोसोम है, वहाँ माइटोसिस होगा, 16 ही रह जाएगा. ठीक है. और फीमेल हनी बी में क्या होगा, 32 क्रोमोसोम होते हैं, मियोसिस होता है, 16 हो जाता है, और ये जो एग्स होते हैं और स्पर्म्स होते हैं, सब उन दोनों में 16 क्रोमोसोम हो गया है। ऐसा होता है कि कुछ एग में फर्टिलाइजेशन होता ही नहीं है, लेकिन इसके बावजूद वो डेवलप हो जाते हैं एम्ब्रियो में और लेटर ऑर्गेनिज्म। तो ऐसे एग जिसमें फर्टिलाइजेशन नहीं होता वो मेल होते हैं, और जिनमें फर्टिलाइजेशन होता है वो फीमेल होते हैं। सिंपल सी बात। नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट होमवर्क असाइनमेंट। हाउ इज सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन हनी बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम दैट ऑफ ह्यूमन बींग्स? हमने आपको बता दिया है। डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन पॉलीजेनिक इनहेरिटेंस एंड पीलियोट्रॉपी। तो पॉलीजेनिक इनहेरिटेंस एंड पीलियोट्रॉपी, पॉलीजेनिक इनहेरिटेंस का मतलब होता है एक से ज़्यादा जीन्स अगर इफेक्ट करते हैं किसी एक पर्टिकुलर ट्रेट को, उसको हम बोलते हैं पॉलीजेनिक इनहेरिटेंस। पीलियोट्रॉपी में क्या होता है, एक जीन एक से ज़्यादा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स को इफेक्ट कर रहा है, उसको पीलियोट्रॉपी बोलते हैं। दोनों ऑपोजिट चीज़ें हैं। What are Mendelian disorders? Mendelian disorders में when only one, because of mutation in one gene, a character is affected, that is called as Mendelian disorder. Example is sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, hemophilia. All these are examples of Mendelian disorder. So I hope you like this lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.